All right, guys, this is Andre with the Crypto Ball. And, I've been thinking about it, and I'm going to share the secret formula of what I've used to reach six figures in digital assets. And now I've been in cryptocurrency for some time. I know that a lot of people are not into that type of portfolio, but if you've been in cryptocurrency for a year or two, you should be. And I'm going to give you guys the secret formula, the secret sauce. Plankton's been going after it for so long, he's never got it. But I'm going to give it to you today on how you can achieve that and much more. I'm still using these simple philosophies, not rocket science, in order to gain wealth and digital assets on a daily basis. I'm putting a lot of time into research all the time. This is pretty much my life. I am passionate about this. And, I'm going to show you guys what I do. But before I get into that, this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am dressed up as a fortune teller. Make sure that you do your own research and know what you are investing in. It is not up to me to tell you what to invest in. It's up for you to do your own kind of research. So, with that being said, I've kind of made a draft here on how to tell the future, how to look into the crypto ball and really know what you are investing in, and these are the best ways that I know of to gain net worth in digital assets, in cryptocurrency. And we are going to go over a lot of the coins that I'm looking at in this video and in future videos. But this one is a lot more about principles. I find that a lot of people in cryptocurrency, they're just purchasing it to make money. And they don't really understand why it is that these coins are rising, or why other people are developing these coins, and what the underlying asset really means, that what's the purpose. So, how to tell the future, how to look into the crypto ball. Let's get into it. First things first is to be knowledgeable about the asset. You'd be very surprised at how many people purchase an asset and they don't know what it does, right? If you ask people that hold Bitcoin or hold Ethereum or hold Solana or Cardano, why are they holding this coin? They're probably going to tell you something along the lines of, well, it's going up in value. It's going up in value. I got it when it was worth less, and now it's worth more, and that's good enough for me. And for a lot of people, that's good enough for them, but it is not good enough. It's not good enough for me. I want to know the asset that I'm holding. I want to be knowledgeable about the asset, and I want to know the upcoming catalysts of that asset. So, and pretty much all the top 10 or 20 coins, if you look at their roadmap, or you look at their white paper, they have illustrious goals, right? Things that are way out of the way that they're trying to do. And this is really the beginning of cryptocurrency. So, even things like the original, like Bitcoin. We have things like the Sovereign Network, or the Lightning Network, or, bringing DeFi to Bitcoin, right? Ton of Bitcoin holders, 90% of Bitcoin holders are not looking at these catalysts. They have no idea about how the Lightning Network works, or how DeFi is going to be on Bitcoin, or how, are people even building on these assets. They have no idea. And so the first things first, when we're talking about looking into the crypto ball and kind of understanding what's happening, is to be knowledgeable. Put the time and effort into knowing your asset, right? Knowing your asset. How is Ethereum in the future going to get over its gas problem, right? Is it going to be focusing on layer 2s like Polygon? Is Ethereum 2.0 really going to change the way that, gas transactions work, or anything like this? These are questions that are simply unanswered by most of the people that invest in the coin. And so in order to get a competitive edge, in order to really be able to tell the future about these coins, you have to know what's coming, just like any other asset. So first things first, be knowledgeable about the asset and know the upcoming catalysts. Number 2, Know the benefits of the technology, cryptocurrency as a whole, the ability to bank the unbanked, the ability to allow others to send transactions instantly around the world, the ability to stop, the government from coming in and seeing how much money you have and taxing you on this money in a way that you have no say in, right? Cryptocurrency and blockchain technology in general has the ability for voting, where you can put in a vote that is completely anonymous, but you would only get one vote. And so that no one can be able to persuade you to vote in another way. You have complete autonomy over your vote. Or how about the ability to yield on your assets, right? So if you have, say, for instance, a ton of Ethereum, and you stake that Ethereum, and you take that staked Ethereum and the profit that you get from that, and you lock it away. Could you use that for any type of other service? Right? This is a revolutionary technology. So, say for instance, if Netflix came in and they had a collaboration with Ethereum, and you had to stake zero point 0.3 Ethereum for a year, and that yield would go to Netflix, and you would get Netflix as a service, and then you would get your Ethereum back. That would be free. That would be free Netflix, right? You didn't spend any Ethereum. You just locked it away for some time, and then you got that service, and they got paid based off of the yield of your Ethereum, and you got the service, and you got your money back. This is just, something that I've thought off the top of my head, but that is an incredible, that's flipping finance, flipping services, flipping all of it on its head. You cannot do that with the dollar. People are getting 0.05% interest on the year, on their dollars. This is a critical technology, something that is going to allow us to really make changes in this world. And if you don't know the benefits of the technologies, it's going to be difficult for you to look into the crypto ball and know what's up and coming. Here on the channel, we have to look forward and know without a certainty of a doubt that here we are in the future, right? This is why I'm dressed up as a fortune teller. We are at the cusp of a great catalyst for humanity. And unless you are seeing it that way, it's going to be hard to really hold these assets through a bull and bear market. And I want to make sure that I bring that to the attention of the viewers. Third, never FOMO into a project. Just because an asset is going up right now doesn't mean that it won't come back down. Retracements are natural occurrences in finance. And, I see people FOMOing into these projects often, and it will make you get hit over the head. And let me show you an example here. Solana. Solana had a massive, massive, massive run. I'm sure that I'm not telling you guys anything that you don't know, but you could have bought this, last month for $40. And it went all the way up to 200 and, let's say $215. A ton of people FOMO'd into this project, and they did quite well, right? But for people that bought here and 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 here, they could have waited for the retracement. And what a massive retracement this is, right? This is something that we're looking for. We now know that Solana has the ability to rise in this way. It has an economy that's growing similar to Cardano. It's going to boast up its ecosystem with a lot of the new liquidity that it's just received. And, this may be a good buying point. If you purchased at 130, if it reached this all-time high, you're almost 2x, right? You do not want to FOMO into projects. I missed the boat on Solana, right? I missed the boat on Solana, and I saw it rising, and when it was $100, I was like, man, I could have doubled my money if I got into it last week, but I didn't FOMO into it because, I'm not sure where the top is. I'm not one to time the market. I'm one to wait and see, okay, Now it's trading sideways. That's dollar cost average into Solana. I'll buy $500 of Solana every week or something like this. That's the type of time that I'm on. I don't chase candles. I don't go and just say, oh, well, this is rising, so, I'm going to go into it. Now, later on in these rules, I'll say that the trend is your friend, but that's really an overall market thing, not really a coin thing, at least for me, not financial advice. It's not about timing the market, it's time in the market. If you talk to people about cryptocurrency, a lot of people that are investing in cryptocurrencies are going to tell you, well, it's about, buying low and selling high. And that's very true. But the problem is that most people don't know what's low and most people don't know what's high. These are volatile assets that have a lot of upside and a lot of them have a lot of downside. There's no one that knows or perfectly times the market. And so, it's a very rough time to try and do so. And if you are doing it well all the time, then you should probably be on Wall Street. It's just simply not feasible to think that you know the best entries and exits of the assets at all times. And so, once again, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market by going in and, building a portfolio over a period of time. If this asset is worth investing in by allowing new changes in technology to really change the way that people are utilizing this in some capacity, such as, banking, the unbanked, things like this, what cryptocurrency is literally based off of, that is how you gain a large amount in your portfolio. And let's go in and I can just show you this on the charts here. Imagine if, you heard about Solana, or let's not even talk about Solana. We've already talked about Solana, right? Cardano. Imagine there are people in 2018 that purchased Cardano for $1. They were left holding a big bag, this entire time, right? But it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market. And where these people were previously bag holders, now they've doubled their money. I know in cryptocurrency, a 2x over the course of 3 years is not very good. But there are people paying traditional financial advisors massive amounts of money to double their money in 3 years, 4 years. This is still a great investment over traditional markets. And in cryptocurrency, like I said, we were calling these people bag holders. It's just, asinine. So you have to be able to know, hey, just because my asset went down now doesn't mean it's going to be down forever. If you believe in cryptocurrency, if you know upcoming catalysts such as Alonzo Purple, which is the reason that this massive run-up hit here, you are able to look into the crypto ball and really make a sound judgment on how your investment is going to pay off. And this can be seen time and time again, really. So here is, and we're just talking about catalysts here, catalysts and time in the market, rather than timing the market here. If you got into this back in March, right, you would have paid $15 to $20, and then it would have went down to $6. People were calling these people bag holders, right? Now look at them. And with upcoming catalysts of Columbus 5 on Terra Luna, Terra Luna is going to do great things. Not financial advice. That's just my personal opinion. Make sure you do your own research. But being able to see an asset, research that asset, and know what it does to the people that hold the coin, that is a very important thing. And I think that a lot of times people are just so gung-ho about, oh, well, that's buy low and sell high, take profits where they are, which you should be. You should be taking profits. You should get out your initial investment. You should be doing these things, but also know that time in the market is what is most important. rather than trying to be a fortune teller and just guessing the right place, right time to get in and out of a trade. Be fearful when people are greedy, and greedy when people are fearful. I want to go back to Cardano to really illustrate this point. You see, people were FOMOing into Cardano in anticipation for Alonzo Purple. This is the classic buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. Um, and now people, they're like taking profits, taking profits, taking profits. But I see people here saying, oh, well, I'm scared to buy Cardano because it's falling. I mean, you want to buy during the dips, right? You don't want to buy all-time highs, right? When people are fearful, like right now, about Cardano and the upcoming ecosystem that it's developing, this is when you want to be dollar cost averaging into Cardano. This is when you want to be developing your position. This is when you want to be greedy when others are fearful. And I think that this is a point of, do you believe in this asset? Do you believe in this ecosystem? Do you believe in this project? And that's something that each person has to kind of come to their own conclusion with. But I want to make sure that you guys realize that people that are making a lot of money in cryptocurrency, they're purchasing and building a portfolio after retracements. It hit an all-time high. It went down 20, 30%. This is when you develop these portfolios because history repeats itself. And when you're talking about Cardano, where it's a top 3 coin and has a, $80 billion worth of, monetary value, it's crazy that people could be so fearful in a project like this. So I really want to bring that to the attention if you are trying to learn how to look into the crypto ball here. The trend is your friend. Now, I did say never FOMO into a project, and FOMOing is essentially when you're scared that you're going to miss out on the current trend. But the trend is your friend to me, at least, means from a more macroeconomic standpoint of we're in a bull run. In a bull run, a rising tide, it floats all ships, right? You want to put your money where money is flourishing, right? You don't want to put your money where it's decaying. And so, you can definitely be rational in knowing that cryptocurrency on average, take for instance Bitcoin, doubles or triples almost every year, right? And if that is the case, and if cryptocurrency in general, even in pretty much bear markets, still stays afloat and coins run, I want to be where the money is at. And the trend is your friend, especially now in a bull market such as this. And I want to make sure that you guys understand that. Let's take a look at the overall market cap of cryptocurrency, right? So, and you can correct me if I'm wrong here in the comments, but it took about 8 or 9 years to get to 1 trillion market cap. And it took about a couple months to get to 2 trillion market cap. Now, we're not at 2 trillion market cap right now, but at one point we were. The reason I'm bringing this up is because in the last 12 years, $2 trillion is now in the market cap of cryptocurrency and digital assets, where whole countries are sitting here thinking about how can they implement digital assets into their national economy. In those cases, you should really be thinking, what is the height of the trend, right? All these countries are not being asked if gold is going to be their national standard. All these countries are being asked if digital assets are going to be a part of their standard. And this alone is incredibly bullish, right? It's incredibly bullish. And if you believe in the assets the way that I do, it's hard to not be incredibly excited and passionate about these projects. So in order to look into the crypto ball, know that the trend is your friend, and the trend for digital assets and cryptocurrency looks very good for now. And last but not least, dollar cost average into life-changing assets. I cannot tell you how many people I've spoken with that are scared to take the plunge into cryptocurrency because they don't want to put a lot of money up front. They don't want to, most people in the world have more liabilities than assets. They don't have enough money to really go in and dive into new speculatory investing. And, with that being said, I just let them know, well, why don't you pick assets that you believe in and just put $50 a week into them? Pick assets that you believe have life-changing events, upcoming catalysts, some things that you understand, and then just put a small amount each week. You know, this is how portfolios are built. And I think that a lot of people kind of dismiss the fact that you can be very profitable in cryptocurrency with a very little money, right? If you put in $200 into Solana 2 months ago, well, you have over $1,000 today. These things are, you know, rapidly moving fast. These are highly volatile with a lot of upside. And these are things that, I'm looking for, but not only me, this is what bankers are looking for. This is what, analysts are looking for. And, I want to make sure that my viewers understand that looking into the crypto ball is not just, a saying. It's something that you can do. And it can be a life-changing event. So yeah, in a future video, I'm going to go over the projects and assets that I believe in the most, and what is my plan to reach seven figures. Seven figures. That's my goal. My goal is to make $1 million in crypto, and I believe that it's definitely possible. Um, you know, I know that for some people that goal seems a little bit illustrious, a little bit far-fetched, but it's definitely not. Millionaires are made every single day in cryptocurrency, and there's nothing to it but to do it. Put your passion out there. Put yourself on the line. Take some risk. Make the reward. That's what we're going to be doing here in Crypto Ball, whether it be in blockchain gaming or in these life-changing assets that are available to us. And I look forward to going out there and learning more myself. Tell me about projects that you're interested in the comments, right? Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get the word out there about cryptocurrencies and what they can do for the entire world. I'm Andre with the Crypto Ball, and I will see you guys next time.